Okay then. Don't have a ton of time on our hands, but we can take a quick look around. Still, can't believe this place is 70 years old. If I know my history, that'd date the house back to the time of the Third Republic. Ooh. Oh yeah, that was him, right? The Garden Master. Goddamn. Really makes you wonder who built... I forgot what his actual name was. Also, the Garden Master was like a cover for who he... What was his name? Alexander or something? I don't know, I can't remember. The big demon thing. Really makes you wonder who built it back then. He wasn't a demon originally, but he became one, right? Ooh. That's a lot of stuff. Well, I'm going to go talk to the dog first. That's literally all I want. Oh, Zeros is here! Ooh, yes. Don't mess with Zeros, okay? He will destroy you. Yeah, there it is! Ah, look at that, another demonic wrath. It's a terrifying wolf. I know he's adorable, it's Zeros, right? But that would scare me. Oh, you just treat him like any old dog. Fun fact, sunbathing is actually their means of converting solar energy into power. Is that right? Pardon my rudeness. Should have known better after Mr. Kincaid's briefing. Zeros, was it? Pleasure to formally meet. Zeros. The president, and he can fly now, right? As you saw in Capture's S-Craft, Zeros can fly. I mean, that's just so cool. President and his aide have already notified me about you all. I will be bringing Alphonse back to the official residence in due time. Till then, you and the young miss are welcome to enjoy your stay. Sure, keep up the good work, my man. Thank you for looking after Zeros. Here we go. How you doing, Zeros? Yes. Man, for a robot, sure do enjoy sunbathing. Oh my god. I've heard about you from the president and Mr. Kincaid. I will be taking Alphonse back to your... No, don't take my dog. Sure, keep up the good work. I talked to... Oh, Aaron, yes. See, Aaron's me, right? That's what I would be doing. Yes, Arne's house is very cool, very pretty. Lots of snooping to be done. But there's a Doge outside, and I want to play with the Doge. That's my priorities, right? Oh, yeah? You want to go, huh? Oh, I've got to screenshot that. Goddamn. The dog's going to be in a thumbnail in some way. What image I use, I don't know. But the dog is going to be in it. He's huge, though, right? How about some of this, then? Let's see you survive my scritchy, scratchy den. Oh, Aaron. Why am I trying to voice that to dog? I don't know. I'm sorry. It's very cringy, I know. Man, picked up the signs. But you sure I want to have a dog person, huh? For good reason. More or less, same went for my mum. We had to give up getting one, with how small the room we rented was. So to make up for it, we tore our way through the first ward to the 7th on the pup-patting spree. 7 days a week. Aw, talk about overkill. It's a miracle he didn't rub and bull. Aw, good doggy. Hey, wait your turn, pet napper. This guy's, what, 7 years old? Just because you're both middle-aged doesn't give... I'm not old, Aaron! I'm 24, right? It makes you feel so old, right? It makes you feel... I'm 30 now, right? Makes you feel ancient. Am I 30 or am I 31? Oh, God, I forgot my age. Oh, no. That's a bad sign, right? How old am I? No, I'm 30. No. Okay, maybe, you know what, Aaron? Yeah, you're right, I am an old fart. I forgot how old I am. Well, once you get past, like, 20, it doesn't really matter after that. Well, after 21, I guess. All the years after that doesn't really have the same impact, you know what I mean? I'm still in my... Well, it sounds so old right now. Still in my 20s, damn it. Alphonse here sure is friendly with people, though. Only natural with Agnes. But he seems pretty attached to the president, too. Oh, what a good doggy. Can I... Aaron? Back in Longport, there wasn't a single dog that didn't love me. My pet technique's flawless. I'll have you know. Honestly, though, playing with this pup is making me want to get one for myself. Get one in the office, please. I want one. Consider it when I save up the mirror and buy my own house. What kind of dog would suit me best? Knowing Aaron would be like a Chihuahua or something, right? Where's the big man? I thought I saw the big man out here. Hello. How you doing, big man? Real sight to see, huh? And say Agnes' mum used to take care of it. Aw. Mrs. Sophie Gramheart, otherwise known as the granddaughter of the famed Professor Epstein. This garden looks to have been carefully tended to, but I warrant it was another person altogether who first put it together. The arrangement of the flower beds, the selection of herbs, they bring to mind traditional designs of the Middle Ages. Someone I was once indebted to, and much the same predilections. Predilections. Falcon, you've got to stop with these big words, okay? Predilections. Let's go with that. Oh, yeah. Was once. Must be a reason is past tense. Gramheart said this place was built around 70 years back. That's smack dab in the middle of the Third Republic. And the Louvre, or Laver? Is that what she's... I've already forgotten. Louvre district was one of the residential areas they set up at the time. Meaning the original occupant was an individual of great significance. More likely than not. Well, that's probably going to be important, right? In the future. That the house's construction is more modest and luxurious speaks to the upright character. There is a story, I imagine. That's how Mr. Gramheart came to assume ownership over it. Yeah, nowhere there wouldn't be. Am I just imagining things? Or does this feel... Did Van grow up here? This feel nostalgic somehow. And this ain't the first time it's happened either. Ooh. Again, we know very little about Van. We have some idea at this point after Daybreak 2. But there's still so much about this boy here that we don't know. Because he refuses to talk about himself, right? He absolutely refuses to talk about himself. So... Now, I don't think he lived here, right? I think that's probably a bit too far. But... Something about the flowers might be bringing memories? I don't know. Well, I do not know what the previous owner of this home was like. As the man who ended up inheriting it, President Gramhart's love for this place is all too clear. I'm sure they're pleased, looking down their old home from above. Considering the level of care it's been treated with since it's changed hands. I bet they are, goddamn. This is so well looked after. Jeez. Oh, there's a back door, is that? Ooh. Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Can I play the piano? No. Deny greatness once again. Oh, it's the kitchen with Agnes and Risette. No. How you doing, ladies? These ingredients should suffice for the menu in mine. I must say, though, pantry's punctiously... Falcon. When you record for long periods of time, big words become very challenging. Punctuously, I think that's what I said, punctuously stocked, despite both of you often being absent. Oh, well, the ones that ends up being things with a long shelf life anyway. Come back 2 or 3 times a month to clean, cook, and treat the security personnel to a meal. Oh, so nice. Occasionally, I'll make some extra to leave behind, which my father does seem to eat when he returns. Really now? Yeah, then we had a soft spot for his little girl, no matter how much he tries to act otherwise. Yeah, I think there might be a moment where Chad Hart's, on the verge of doing something bad, and I think the only one that could talk him out of it would be Agnes. But that might happen in the future, and it'll be very cute. It's a little debatable. He definitely has a particular fondness for my sandwiches and stews, though. I think it's fair to say I've succeeded in recreating the way my mother's tasted. Ooh, Miss Claudel. Well, going by the ones you sometimes make at the office, I can say for a fact that they're both delicious. They say a kitchen reflects the family who lives there. Uh-oh. Actually, no, mine's alright. Mine's quite tidy and clean, actually. And again, I'm a good chef, just saying. This one feels tidy, yet lived in at the same time. Says a lot about the woman your mum was. Indeed. Even the sink and kitchen utensils appear to be meticulously maintained. Well, it's been 5 years since she passed, but those parts of her might have rubbed off on me. Oh, there she is. Ooh. Aw. I just tried to do things the way I remember she did, though it wasn't without plenty of setbacks in the beginning. I'd even force my father to eat the stews I burned. Hey, any dad worth of salt would be more than happy to go. That they would. If you are a father and your daughter or son made you food and it's terrible, it tastes like crap and it's raw and you're probably going to get sick, you eat that thing anyway, right? That's the rules of parenthood. Yes, without a doubt. It's likely the same for myself. Aww. Well, at any rate, Van, this take us a tiny bit longer. My success rate with these dishes is guaranteed. Just sit tight and they'll be out in a jiffy. Ooh. Given that this is likely a larger party than Miss Claudel is accustomed to serving, I shall handle the ingredients and spice measurements. Oh, Risette. You see, further evidence that Risette is the best waifu, okay? God damn. Range up. Such wife material, legend. Sorry. I just lose my mind when it comes to Risette, right? My heart feels so full, getting to witness the love of her family up close and personal. I'm sure it is those irreplaceable memories of her family that shaped Miss Claudel to the person she is today. That's once upon a time, I too had those. Oh, Risette's back. I want to know more about her backstory. Well, who she was before, obviously, the android stuff. I'm very curious if we'll get to see that at some point. There's a lot about Risette's early life we don't know. In a bit more time, Mom considered trying my hand at my mother's special recipe. I think you and Feri would love it. Nah. Oh yeah? So what type of recipe is it? Chef Claudel. I thought you might ask that. Well, we're not too far from what you might expect. Chasson aux pommes. Now, pommes are apples, right? I remember from school, I think pommes are apple. Is the name. It's a kind of apple. I'm so Frenchless! Yes, I know what apple means. Good for me. It's a kind of apple pie. Make it by wrapping apple compote. That's a kind of like a little, like, melted down, sort of like half melted down apples, right? Into like a saucy, chunky. I don't bloody know. I'm trying to be French, but I'm not. In a half moon shape before baking it. Okay, we're officially extending our break by 2 hours. I really don't think that's the best idea. Don't we have a busy day ahead of us? We can put that off, right? Apple pie comes first. Van isn't the only one who's intrigued. How could the rest of us not after hearing it's a specialty dish from your mother?
Okay.
Ooh. I love apple pie. It's quite easy to make as well. When things calm down, I'd like to invite you here again. I'll make you all some of my mother's chasson aux pommes then. Promise it'll be worth the wait. No. Hey there, Judith and Theo. Ooh. No. No. No, pal. Oh no. If you don't know, this is the one song that always breaks me. This is what plays in it's called Support and Reverie, right? This plays at the end of one of the last daydreams in Reverie where it's like a Reed and Osborne like happy family moment. Oh god, that destroyed me. Oh, it also plays at the end of Castle Fort, right? When the bad things happen, right? Oh my god, this is one of my favorite songs. That's the name of it, right? Days Gone By. Now that is a good one. You know what, Falcon? I respect you for complimenting yourself. This is a very good song. Beautiful, okay? Affirmative. Its metric and tonal patterns evoke feelings of comfort. Come on, guys. You can't just go putting records on in other people's houses. No, they can if it's this song, fan. Say it's you. President gave us the okay to make ourselves at home. I'm taking him up on that. His ear is real refined now. His library's got everything from classics to chansons. There even happens to be a decent collection of Grammy albums. Ooh. Chansonnier extraordinaire. Dominique Lanza, the absolute tank of a woman. Go figure. Whoa, Amber Turtle. Oh, the song. Goddamn, feels. Amber Turtle. Yes, my favorite jazz number too. Well, this is awkward. Between this and saunas, we've got more than a few hobbies in common. Didn't he invite you to a private session at the end of our big... No, he did. He invited him to the hot tubs, right? Hot tubs, saunas. Sorry. Ooh. Okay, the neighbors are walking their dogs. See, everyone around here has dogs. Again, anyway. In this book, you're probably the bad apple seducing his precious daughter astray. Don't even stop. How many times have I got to spell that out? I'm not the one getting barged in on here. It'd be quite funny if Reen was here to listen to this, right? So that song plays, obviously, it's one of the most traumatic Reen moments. It'd be funny if he mentioned something. Now playing the next song, Autumn Knows. Ooh. Theo, you got taste, my man. That's smooth. I just want to sit here and listen to music. That's what I want to do. No, it's nothing new by now. Theo really is something else. Oh, god damn. 1000%. And they've got good taste. They do have good taste. Jesus, top of that. Aw. Ooh. No, end. I want the music. Oh. Ooh. Just want to sit here with a whiskey, right? Just relax, you know what I'm saying? Although I'm glad they changed the song, because I was actually going to cry if they kept Days Gone By on. Honestly. Well, this is a great selection of music. One of it, if these are the president's favourites, maybe they're Agnes's mum's. Another talk to the president about music and entertainment sometime. Better be fun. That it would, because bro has got taste.
Well...
Okay. I was curious if they're going to have the same album covers from the other games. Oh, wait. No. You see the blue on the left and the red on the right? I thought that might be like the Cold Steel 2 soundtrack image thumbnail, right? Super blur. I don't think it is. I mean, it's just me making out of nothing, but hey, you never know, right? Quality music serves to stabilize the human mind. Should you have any requests, Theo can search for the album and play it. Yes, please, Theo. Oh, is that going to play when I leave? God damn it, Falcon! Oh. Okay, we've got 2 areas to go. We'll go here first. Can't go in that. That's probably Gramheart's room, right? Hello? Oh, what's the office? Let's get snooping. It's like the president's private study. He did basically tell us what his is ours. This might be pushing. Come on, Van, you want to snoop. You're a friggin' sprigger. Are those family photos, right? I'll just take a little self-guided tour for future ref. Yes, Van. Oh, I love snooping. Yes, I know that's douchey, but I love snooping. Oh, bookcase. Excel Motors, huh? Pretty sure it's a magazine for gearheads. Guess the press likes all the cars, too. Who would have guessed we'd have... You're very similar. You know his long-lost son or something, right? They might go down the route, I don't know. Ooh, images. Ooh. Could almost call this a trail of memories between the Gramhearts and Claudels. Ain't as much of a family man as Victor. But a part of me just long for one myself. Aww. This song is cheating, okay? Too many feels. Oh, look at young Agnes. So cute. Just in the Prez in his school days. The guy was handsome even back then. The woman on the left is probably Lilia Claudel, Professor Epstein's adopted daughter. Which makes the girl in the middle Sophie Claudel. Oh, it's not Agnes then. Okay, Agnes is on the left. Because of the hat. They say he was in the military before getting into politics. Seems he and the Claudels are basically family. Lilia had already passed by the time Agnes was born, though, I think. Nah. Agnes is around 12 here, maybe. And the president looks no different than he does now. Still got that magnificent facial hair, you know what I'm saying? Just look at those 3 smiling faces. Can't have been too long after this that her mum... Oh, Van, this is where you went. Is it Agnes? Nah. Yeah, sorry for treading on off the beaten path. Screenshot! Not at all. Take your time. If any books catch your interest, feel free to borrow them. There should be plenty geared towards car enthusiasts, sauna buffs, and other hobbyists. Oh, she knows us too well. Nah, I'm imposing enough already. A lineup like this could really hook a guy in, though. Oh, goddamn. I imagine so. The way my father used to hold himself up in here and read the days away. Everything's just been gathering dust the past few years. Now that he's always out, it's honestly kind of a shame. Aw. Still so young there, isn't he? Aw. Yeah, it kind of ticks me off that he's been such a looker from away. God damn, he's too good looking. Not fair. Still, appreciate the chance to actually see your mum and grandma's faces. Oh, that's grandma. Oh, okay. Both don't only ever really mention their names up till now. Thinking back, pictures are all I know of my grandmother. Still, everybody looks so happy in both of these. Aw. Hey, same can be said for the one you're in. I have to admit though, the Claudel genes are a scary thing. They do look alike, must admit. I mean, sure, your hairstyles and overall vibes differ, but going by facial features alone, you 3 ladies are practically carbon copies. Yep, you think so? I say we couldn't be further apart, personality-wise, but... Oh, right. Just in the middle of making lunch. I just came to ask if you'd mind us adding Diablo sauce to the... Diablo's in the depth. Is that hot sauce? Your boy likes hot sauce. I love spicy food.
But I want it to burn.
Sauce to the sandwiches. Yes, Agnes. Goddamn. Honestly, in Van's response, that he was all for the Diablo sauce, Agnes has busily vacated the study. No. Can I look at him again? Can I? No. Nah. So sweet. Again, it's one of the more happier upbringings. I know, obviously, your mum died, right? Which is pretty normal for Falcon games. But on the whole, Agnes had a pretty happy upbringing compared to pretty much every other Trails character, right? Hello, Fairy. Oh, it's Agnes's room. This is Agnes's room, huh? Isn't it nice in here? So warm, so calming. Plus, it gives off this breath of fluffy, flowery air that has Agnes written all over it. Yeah, I think I get what you mean. That's a very, very nice room. You can definitely tell that she's spent a lot of time in here. Just what's got you all wrapped up? Pouring over an older girl's private book? Wait, I'm 16 now. That makes Agnes and me the same age. Fair boy, but in 3 days, she'll be back to being older. Oh, he's got you there. Thank you, Fairy. She always got my back. That's what Fairy's best daughter. Have pats for Fairy. Respect. True enough. I know it's something to celebrate, but getting left behind again isn't the greatest feeling. At any rate, with apprehension I had flew right away the second I laid my eyes on these. They're Professor Claude Epstein's diary. You shouldn't be looking for people's diaries, Catra, right? That's rule number 1. That's so. Nez always keeps a final volume on her, so these must be the rarest. You can really tell her great-grandfather was a great-grand scholar too. He'd certainly need to have been to create the Octogenesis, that is true. Right, there are records here of how they were utilised in experimental observations for the invention of orbment. Catcher, my boy, I know you're a genie and all that, but you need to use smaller words, my friend. I'm a dum-dum, okay? And my voice gets tired after recording. There's a lot to be learning from these writings, and what's more, they also describe his values as a scientist and technician. Each and every word holds a wealth of meaning. See how Agnes has got so engrossed. You don't say. I only ever leaf through the last of the bunch, so... Can we read it? Oh, we can read it. Let's see. Stuff about his research, stuff about his family and assistants. Oh, hey. This bit touches on the geopolitics of the time. Even has his personal... Oh my god, I can't speak. So many words. Even has his personal analysis of Calvert. Communication lines barely existed back then. How did he manage to put this many pieces together all the way in Le Mans? Incroyable, isn't it? Talks quite a lot about Gran and them too. Publishing even a portion of these would make for an instant bestseller. Don't steal them, Catra. Okay? Don't. Naughty Catra. Does Feri get it? Wait, is it? Oh. Again, Feri, the best daughter in the world, has spotted something. As always. What's up? Did you find it interesting entry? It's more that this name feels like one I've heard somewhere before. Does Herschel ring? Well, we all know a certain little queen, don't we? Herschel, that's... Maybe have a look. Ooh, Towa tie-in. Afterward, the group shared a handful of findings and surprises held in Epstein's diaries. Catcher then returned straight back to reading them, whereas Feri found herself drawn to Agnes's picture book collection. Eyes a twinkle. This is so cute. Okay, no, this is so cute. I want to go back and listen to the jazz as well. Okay, that's enough exploring for now. Lunch will be ready soon. I'm recording, right? Oh my god, can you imagine? Ooh, every time I just have a sudden thought that I'm not, I just get them. I always have a heart attack. That's like 2 hours have gone, right? Might as well offer to help make some coffee. Help with lunch has been added to the travel menu. Travel menu? Okay, this will cause the main story to advance. We'll do that after I talk to Feri. So Agnes read picture books like this when she was little. That's so cute that it is. I wonder what she was like back then. Think about that is making me feel all warm and fuzzy. You are too precious. God damn it. I bet she's who she is now thanks to all the things she learned in these picture books. Just a ray of bloody sunshine, she is. There's this journal from the Professor Epstein. Can't believe I'm actually getting to read this. Any scientist, aspiring or not, learns so much from this. And even when viewed from today's lens, there's a number of surprising things here. Looks like he wrote about Gran in a few places too. This gives me a better picture of how she used to be. Damn. I do want to nick them though. They actually seem quite interesting. Oh, more bit. Hey, it's Alphonse the dog. I think that's Ren in that, right? In the middle one. Then I think that's from the end of Daybreak 1, the image on the left. I think so. Anyway, it's time to move along now, right? But before we do that, I have one thing to do, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. We had smooth, sexy jazz playing, and you're not going to put... That's disappointing. God damn it. Boo. Choosing to help with lunch will cause a mate. I'm aware, Falcon. That's why I chose this option. I know. I do like that they give you a "Are you sure?" moment, because that is very nice. They didn't always used to have that in previous games. All right then. Yes, I'll go see if I can help out with the coffee or something. Actually, that reminds me. Ooh, yeah, that's definitely. Oh, the date she put on her resume was July 12th, 1192. That's 3 days from now. How did he remember that? I've treated the others on their birthdays, so I'll do the same for her. I mean, we got a perfect present from Hume's found her a perfect present, right? Van then went to the kitchen to help make coffee, and subsequently asked for his opinion on matters such as dessert offering. After a short while, lunch was finally ready, and everyone sat down to enjoy the sandwiches Agnes and Risette made. Sandwiches. God, I'm starving right now. It's 2 o'clock, I've not had lunch. I'm very hungry. What's in them though? I see leaves of some kind. I'm assuming lettuce or cabbage, I guess. Could be cabbage, it's darker. Maybe spinach. Spinach is quite nice in sandwiches. She's proud. Well done, Agnes. By the way, Agnes, take a look at your great-grandfather's diaries. I didn't skim through them, and he didn't write too much about his research. I was still thoroughly impressed by what I saw. He sounded like an insightful person. It's amazing to think that Professor Hamilton, super sus, I should say, was his mentee. Hearing all that makes me really happy. I heard before that he cared a lot for his family, and reading this makes that clear as day. You can tell just how much he loved your grandmother, Lilia, and the messages he left for the generations after hers, to you and Sophie, are really profound. He also held a great affinity for his 3 disciples, and actually, he cared deeply for Professor Hamilton. I feel a sense of compassion and trust for the other 2 as well, despite their idiosyncrasy. Isn't that the, what's his name? The guy from Cold Steel Games. I forgot on him. Mr. Grumpy, right? I forgot his name. He's one of them, right? Oh yeah, Professor Russell from LaBelle is one of those 3 disciples. Yes, him as well. We met him. I finally met him, right? So I played Sky. The fact that old Epstein predicted he'd go on to invent the airship, pretty damn wild. Not only that, also wrote about the possibility of Professor Smitty, that's the name, Smitty, coming up with the railway system. And the soul darts, right? It's almost like he could see the future or something. I think that's exact. I think Feri's on. I think Feri's right. I think he actually has seen the future in some way, using something. There's no way of knowing one way or another if he could. One thing's for certain, however, he was an incredibly perceptive man. He predicted the emergence of artificial intelligence and a technological singularity, even which has become quite the hot button issue. That's very true. And the geneticities. Definitely understand why my mother and grandmother chose to hide his diaries. In a way, he was too far ahead of his time, so much so that he may have impeded the potential of those who came after him. Yeah, might be part of why he never shared them with anyone, including the Epstein Foundation. But I'm sure the main reason ties back to his last words about gathering the Genesis. Let's give me a recap, yes. Recover the Genesis for the year 12X.
Else all that we know will be coming to an end.
Very ominous, right? Basically, we don't do this, we're gonna die, you know. Hold up. So your great-grandpa used these observational devices, back when he established orbital tech, which means he had them at the time, but then at some point they were lost or stolen. Didn't get a chance to pore over every detail in the diaries. I didn't see anything written about that. Yeah, it's kind of curious actually. How did they all get separated and put in different places around the world, right? Crazy as this sounds, is it possible he knew that they'd go missing after his death? Yes, I'd say so. In fact, that's a definite possibility. It's never good when the music stops, especially when you consider what Dingo said to us back in April. Change up.
That weakness is humanity's original sin. One that the 8th Genesis was built to observe with vigilance.
Oh, that voice.
Its ceaseless observation persists. It has yet to truly be brought to an end.
Ooh.
The forced reset is a byproduct of the octogenesis.
I love that boss fight. I read it.
It is a retry method that can only be performed so many times. Its purpose is to achieve the desired observational outcome.
Well, we used a lot of them, didn't we? Did we use them all up?
The other possibilities that were archived from past resets will be designated as the final observational outcome.
Ooh. So that's how the dead ends link. Ah, yeah. That's what he said, sure enough. Though I didn't hear these words directly from the horse's mouth. Sound no less disconcerting even now. I can only surmise that these devices, including this 8th Genesis, which observe humanity's sin, are designed to carry out some function once all 8 are brought together. Did we have all 8? We had them all, right? Yes, I come to much the same conclusion. However, I can't help but wonder if there was some reason they're spread all over the Calvard prior to... Yeah, why did they all get spread out? That was my question. He was so reliant. Me and Risette are just so linked there, gentlemen. I also asked that question. They're spread all over Calvard prior to our having gathered them. Considering his use of the word observation, perhaps some sort of process is being carried out by necessity. This whole thing is all kinds of confusing. Would that mean there was an observational reason behind our matter stealing and using them too? What? No, that's impossible. Much as pisses me off to say, it isn't. Could be that them turning me into the tyrant of 40 years ago was all that so they could observe the dark side of humanity. Damn, this is all picking up now, ladies and gentlemen. Guess it is the end of Act 1, I think. Yeah, same could be said of Pandemonium, which was brought about by the 7th. Oh, I love that as well. Goddamn. Daybreak 1 was awesome. And the final boss. Oh, goddamn. Might have even been trying to observe the diabolic core I had inside me. I think it's safe to say my great-grandfather must have had some purpose for all of this. Maybe he made a genesis to bring out the ugly side of humanity and observe it. Could be there was some outcome he hoped to achieve. That's true. Then, regardless of his reasons, it's possible he wasn't the good, upstanding man I thought him. Well, that'd be a twist, wouldn't it? On years. Honestly, sounds like most engineers and academics I know. We're all driven to test a hypothesis. That's right. Regardless of what kind of man your great-grandfather was, it was his diaries that got you to this point. Happy music again. Are you prepared to see this thing through? Accepting the good, the bad, and said ugly, and whatever he was expecting to find out. Because if you are, then I know. We, that includes you, ladies and gentlemen. See how I'm bringing you into the video? Entertainment. We'll be right there by your side until you get there. Then, that's right. We're with you to the end. Ride or die. Goddamn right, Feri. Again, another reason why she's best daughter. Ride or die. Indeed, although she better not die, because the series is over if she does. Indeed, that goes without saying. Don't stress. We'll always be in your corner, no matter what kind of person your great-grandpapa was. Can't be much worse than our resident sugar junkie who gets his kicks from eating sweets in a sauna. Hey, I've never done that in my life. Bet he wants to, though. Bet he wants to. Like, super bad. Sweets are sweets and saunas are saunas. Never the twain shall meet. Wait, don't they cook sausages and roast marshmallows at saunas in Remeferia? Plus, there's such a thing as stone cookware, you know, that there is. Oh, his mind's been open. Whoa, pump the brakes. Don't want to know this. It's hard enough to fight off those urges. Good God, he's in his rehab. Spoke like a true sugar junkie. Well, at least his addiction isn't so far gone as to be detrimental to his health. Yeah, I'll give it a year, and then he's going to be in hospital, right? We should devise a plan to rehabilitate him before he grows out of control. Our big man. He's a happy man. I'm so glad Big Man's back. Oh yeah, there was something else I noticed about the diaries. When I was flipping through them a minute ago, saw the name Herschel. Yes, Feri. So you noticed that too, huh? Is that the name of your teacher? Yes, that's right. That's Miss Towa, the legendary Towa. I think you'll find. Last name. Oh, come on now, so cute. So small. There was a famous astronomer from the Empire named Alfred Herschel. I've read several of his works. There's a good chance he's the person Professor Epstein was referring to. I forgot about that. Thank you, Casual, reminding me. Of that, I have no doubt. Mr. Herschel was the Dean of the Imperial Academy, the foremost academic institution of the Erebonian Empire. Big up Erebonia. Love that place. Past 10 years ago, I heard that from an early age, travel the world to help expand its base of knowledge. We only crossed paths a few times, but I'm certain that he was Miss Herschel's grandfather. Fascinating. That is fascinating. It's a Towa tie-in, ladies and gentlemen, out of nowhere. You didn't realise he was an acquaintance of yours, Master. Next time we bump into Miss Herschel, we should ask about him. Never know what kind of stories he might have passed on. Even if they're not about the genesis disease, it might be worth doing a little prodding. This is dope, though. I mean, Towa's going to have a big main story moment, right? Hopefully, she's going to be connected to it all. Does any moment Towa gets to shine makes me happy, okay? As a resident Towa sim. Here she only came here because of her NGO work. Has she gone back to the Empire? No, she hasn't. We saw her in the cafe, right? No, she's still here. She's supposed to go back at the end of the last term, like Ren and Julian. If you'd like, I can call her and... I'm pretty sure she's going to be out.
Young miss, but two of your friends from school are here to see you.
Albert. Of course, Albert ruins the moment.
Hey, Agnes.
Good Odette.
Oh, you really are home after all.
I like Odette, though. Odette's awesome.
We saw that black robot dog out in the yard, but we didn't know for sure if you were here or not.
Yeah, I mean, he's alright. I don't actually hate him, but...
Odette? Albert?
He was a bit too possessive of Agnes for my liking. I know he had a crush on her and all that, but he was a bit too, like, don't leave my sight kind of possessive, you know what I mean? Oh, it's still going, goddamn. Oh, fine, give an introduction then. Albert. Oh, Odette's awesome, man. Great job. Oh, I didn't screenshot Albert, did I? Oops.
Sorry for dropping in out of the
Forgot
blue.
about that.
We just wanted to come say hi, but we didn't know you had so much company. Blame Albert. He just wouldn't stop
Oh.
moaning and groaning. Ooh, I can't see Agnes at school for a few days. My life is over.
Trust me, Odette, I was immediately blaming Albert, right? That was on the cards.
I never said that. But I won't deny I've missed you some since exams ended.
You two should get together. Stop fixating on Agnes, Albert.
Both you
God damn
and
it.
Roy, I mean, the president, seemed pretty busy as of late.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to worry you both.
I just realized that's such an Estelle face Odette's doing, right? I could see Estelle doing that. Sussy look. Wait, why are you two wearing your school uniforms? Ah, that. We have a little council-related trouble to take care of. Ooh, what kind of trouble? Do you need help? Oh, we should be okay. Just a handover meeting with a new school vendor. That's all. Ren will be helping us out with it too. Of course she is. Ren does everything. I think we can manage this fine. We can't keep depending on her for everything, you know. Otherwise, we'll never be able to let grow out of her shadow. Is Arnie gonna leave then? Why not go check it out? Between this morning's four days, make us all lunch, I'd say you've more than done your part for today. But, no buts, work's important and all. But a healthy work-life balance is even more so. That it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to do my best to give myself work-life balance, because back in the old days of Daybreak 1 and 2, it was like 12-hour days recording, editing. It was insane, but I'm trying to be a bit more relaxed now for my own health. You ought to go help your friends. Show Super Schoolgirl that you don't need no babysitter. I need to make up for lost working time from this morning. So I'll carry the loaf. I was actually going to swap Arne for Judith anyway. So I like using Arne as a backup oh crap healer moment. And Judith's crafts are amazing, so I was going to use her anyway. So that works out. It'll be less fun with you gone, but we'll soldier on. Let's wage this war on two fronts. God done right, Feri. Headpats and Feri. Van, you guys. Hey, you don't have to go if you don't want to. Not that you won't be a huge help, of course. Point being, no pressure. Sorry, weren't trying to pull you away from your work. Bet you were, Albert. Yes, you were. Albert. Please don't worry about it. You didn't appoint me as your treasurer to slack off when I'm needed. Good luck with the rest of your work day, everyone. Thank you, Agnes. Should be able to meet back up with you all later this evening. Oh, maybe start in that one then. There's always an evening part, right? Good deal. See you later. Very well. Shall we depart for the Charger-in? Oh yeah, there's another district. I forgot. Everyone, I will make a note to contact you once we reach the stopping point this afternoon. Goodbye, Alphonse. Epic dog. That was a very, very worthwhile trip to her house. Jesus, we learned a lot in about an hour, right?
The train will be departing soon.
Goodbye, Agnes. Everyone say goodbye to Agnes. So cute.
The next train is approaching.
It's been a long time since I've seen her in a uniform, actually. It's okay. Judith can cover it. It's alright. Judith can be both physical and magic DPS, right? I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly. She's a mix of both. And the Grimcat gives them magic damage as well. Oh! I was wrong. It is the end. Alright then. Boom. Did I do everything? Oh, come on. Give me that S. Give me that S rank.
Well done.
Prove that I do everything off screen, right? I'm going to prove to you guys that I do everything off screen, even if you don't see it. Gain SP. Okay, boom.
I'll update your evaluation rank.
Why, thank you, Risette. Boom.
Confirm and receipt.
Oh. Now these, I mean, the item drop rate's not that great. It's nice, but the 4-time thing, that's juicy. I like that.
Can't complain with that.
Put in the S in Sprint, got an achievement. Boom. I did do it all, legend. Who's MVP?
Hooray for me!
Oh, this day just gets better. Of course it's going to be Feri. I'm so proud of you, best daughter. Didn't she be MVP twice? Oh no, Kevin was the first one. Well done, Feri. Well done. Everyone give round of applause for Feri. Let me know who your employee of the month was as well. Okay. I'm very curious. Can I save it? Yes, I can save it. Ooh. I wonder if it's going to be Reen or Kevin next then. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to save it. And that's going to be this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, quite a long one, I assume, but there was a lot there. There was a lot to absorb, lots of lore, lots of snooping, obviously Alphonse, so that was very fun. I mean, yes, if you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, and for God's sake, subscribe, and I'll see you lads and ladettes in the next one, which might be Act 2. It might be, I don't know. Also, I've been playing for 13 hours. No way, I've been playing for 13 hours and 20 minutes. That's quite a while already, Jesus. Anyway, yes. Doodles.